ज्ञानमयी ज्योतिर्मयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी.
Hi, I am Hetalba Gohil.
Hello students, welcome back to our class. Today we will continue with our question number 5. Okay, in the previous video children we completed 1 to 4 question. So today we will start with question number 5. Find the product using suitable properties children. Children, we have learned the closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property. Okay, we have to make use of these properties here to solve the given sums here. So let us start with number 1. 26 multiplied by minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. Now children, here we have used distributive property of multiplication over addition, according to which A multiplied by B plus C will give me A into B plus A into C. Okay, so this part that we have got is the second part, and we have to come to the first, that is LHS side. The RHS side is here in the form of expanded form. Now we will go to the LHS side. Okay, now from this children, now one thing, now just see, these are the two parts. These two numbers are in multiplication, in which both the parts you have minus 48 as common number, right? So we will take minus 48 in common. You can see here, from here I have taken minus 48 as common, and what is left out in the bracket, which is the number now left here, 26. This sign will be here, right? And what is left out in the second part, minus 36. So minus 48 multiplied by 26 plus minus 36. Now minus 48 multiplied by 26 plus minus minus 36. Now still I will simplify this. 26 minus 36, I will get minus 10. If I multiply minus 10 with minus 48 children, I will get 480 as a positive product. Why? Because I have two negative signs which I multiplied, and so I got my result a positive integer. Now we see the question number 2. Just see children here, 625 multiplied by minus 35 plus minus 625 multiplied by 65. Children, here you can see that there are two parts. Here also we are going to make use of distributive property only, but bit change here. What it is? Here you know, you will tell me 625 is the common number. Yes, but see children, one is positive here, one is negative. In this condition, I cannot take it as a common number, right? For that I have to change this number either to positive or this number either to negative. But it is convenient that I will make it to the positive. This number I will change to positive. Okay, so to make that number positive children, what I am going to do, I will give this minus sign to 65. That is nothing else, it is something like multiplying it with minus 1. If I multiply 625 with minus 1, both the side, what I will get? 625. And if I multiply children suppose 65, if I multiply to minus 1, what I will get? I will get minus 65. So you can see here, it is nothing else but only multiplying minus 1 to both the numbers. If I will multiply minus 1 to this both, then only I can convert this given number into a positive integer, right? So first step, you can see here, I have taken here 625, as I have changed into positive, I have taken common out, minus 35 here, plus the middle sign here, and the last again which I have converted to minus 65. So minus 65 is here. Now solving the bracket here, minus 35 plus minus minus, that is suppose minus 35 and minus 65 will give me minus 100, right? So minus 35 plus minus minus 65, I'll get my total as minus 100. Now multiplying minus 100 to 625 children, I'll get my final product as minus 62,500. So only one thing to remember, whenever you have such condition, you cannot take that one negative and one positive integer as common number, right? It has to be both either negative or both has to be positive. Okay, and you know it, I showed you how to change the process, give it to the next number the sign and you can make it positive. Okay, let's see what's next here children. Now children, you can see here, the next I have 15 multiplied by minus 25 multiplied by minus 4 multiplied by minus 10. Okay children, you can see here I have used commutative property of multiplication, according to which commutative property is what? Changing the order of the given integers, right? Now I will change the order, or I will multiply the numbers such that I will have the convenient way of calculation. You can see minus 25 and minus 4, if I multiply I will get 100. Again if I multiply 100 and I will take minus 10, you can see children here minus 10 into 100 will give me minus 1000. Multiplying minus 1000 to 15, I will get my final product as minus 15,000. So this is the way children, here you can change the order and get the calculation in a simpler manner. Next, minus 41 into 102. Children, here I will use distributive property of multiplication over addition. Now you will tell me, how is it possible here? It is possible. Now if I split this 102 as 100 plus 2, it is possible. So you can see here I have split the number 102 as 100 plus 2. Okay, now you can see minus 41 multiplied by 100 plus 2. Now the number that is common, minus 41, will be multiplied with both the numbers in the bracket. So let us first multiply minus 41 into 100, again minus 41 into 2, and what sign you will put in the middle? The plus sign here, right? Now multiply the numbers, minus 41 into 100 will give me minus 4100, and minus 41 into 2 I will get minus 82. Now minus minus plus. Okay, now add the numbers and put the sign of the greater number, or you can, as both the sign are same, put the same sign. So finally I will get my answer as minus 4182. Right. Now let's see what the next here we have. Here 7 multiplied by 50 minus 2. Children, here this is distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Okay, according to that, first 7 multiplied by 50, you can see here, again 7 multiplied by 2. What sign will come here? Subtraction, because we have here subtraction. Okay, now add the multiply the numbers. 7 into 50, 350, minus 7 to the 14. Now subtracting the numbers, finally we will get our answer as 336. Here children, minus 17 multiplied by minus 29. Children, here also I am going to use distributive property of multiplication over addition. How? Children, I will split minus 29 as minus 30 plus 1. You can see here, I have taken here minus 17 into minus 30 plus 1, because this will, if I simplify this, I will again get minus 29. That means my answer will not change here. Okay, now multiplying minus 17 with both the numbers, minus 17 multiplied by minus 30, plus sign in the middle, again minus 17 multiplied by 1. Okay, now multiplying the numbers, minus 17 into minus 30 will give me 510, whereas minus 17 into 1 will give me minus 70. So plus minus, you will have 510 minus 17, you will get your answer as 493. Okay, So let's see now what is next with us. Children, here minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57. Children, here I am going to use distributive property again. But you will tell me, how is possible here? There is no number after it. But now children, if you see, if I put 57 multiplied by 1, do you think my answer will change? No. Right. So I have added one term here, that is my into 1. Now the next step children, here the two parts we got right now, okay, but 57, which is a common number here, one is negative and one is positive. So what I told you in the previous sum, if you have such condition, you give the sign to the next number, or either make both positive or make both negative. Now here I will make this minus 57 positive. For that I am going to multiply minus 1 with both the numbers here, that is minus 57, that means minus 57 multiplied by minus 1 will give me 57. Okay, so that will be here 57 here you got. Right, now what next? Now what about then here? Minus 19 also, if I am multiplying minus 1 here, I have to multiply here also. Both the parts I have to balance. So minus 19 into minus 1 will give me here 19. Right, so minus 19 changed to positive number. Okay, so this is how we change the sign, and simply if you want children, you can do that. After putting this number, you can give this minus sign to the next number, that is its partner here. This minus sign if I put here, minus minus will become plus. This is another way of learning. Okay, so 57 multiplied by 19 and 57 multiplied by 1, here we got our two parts. Taking 57 common out, 19 plus 1, bracket we have 19 plus 1, that gives me 20. 20 multiplied by 57, I will get 1140. So this is the way children we learn these things. So hope you all understood the distributive property, commutative property and closure property. So with this we end today's this session. Thank you and have a nice day.